Hello and good evening, and welcome to tonight's little video here. Now, as you join me here, I'm at a place known as Wardley, which I've been to many a time. But this time I'm on this old footbridge across the one-time railway tracks, which are no longer here. And they're all overgrown with trees now, unfortunately. I don't know if you can get down to the railway tracks. Thought someone was coming along there. I'm in pitch black darkness here. There's no street lights or anything here. Now I've just come back from Hewitt Cemetery in the dark, but I didn't shoot anything there tonight because it was very windy up there, and the wind does keep picking up a little bit. It's just picked up a little bit right now actually. I think there's somebody coming along this path actually. I can hear noises from behind us here. I think there's someone coming along the path in the dark. Oh, there's definitely someone coming. Oh, hang on a minute, I'll move my bike. It's sticking out a bit. The bike's sticking out. There's a green light flashing coming down the path here. I'm presuming it's a bike, but I'm not sure. It might be someone with a dog. I don't know. It's about. The time is somewhere around. I don't know what time it is actually. I think it's like 20 past 10 or half past 10 or somewhere around that. I forgot to check my watch before I started recording. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have a little wander around here in the dark, just around this spot here on the bridge, and I'm going to try and go up to the private road, which you're not supposed to go into, but I'm only going to go up the road so far if I can get in, if the gate isn't shut. Because if the gate isn't shut, even though there's a sign, I think you've still got there's a public right of way, a public right of access, because if there's no fence or gate stopping you from walking in, even if there's a sign, I think you can walk in. Because I just want to have a look around the bridge. There's an old railway bridge, a stone bridge. I still see the green light flashing up the path. I'm not sure it is. It must be someone with a dog with a flashing collar, I'm thinking. I thought it was a bike at first, but I don't think it is. So anyway, let's have a look around and see if we can pick anything up or anything. See if there's anyone here or anything apart from that. Whoever's got that flashing green light, I don't know who that is. Let's get looking then. Well, unfortunately I've just discovered that my other infrared light, the battery, is completely dead, because unbeknownst to me, somehow it was just slightly switched on, and it's been in my bag all this time switched on, and I didn't realise, and the battery went and drained. So maybe I charged it with it slightly switched on. I didn't notice because it's only slightly switched on. It wasn't like fully lit up. So, oh well. So I'm having to use my bike light to make this a bit better, because here's what it looks like without the bike light, without the other light, see? I mean, it's a bit spooky and all that, but like, I can't see as far into the distance, you know? So anyway, we'll have a walk across the bridge. I don't know whether I'm going to go up to the private road now, because it's a bit dodgy going up there with bright white light on when it leads into a private premises, the farm place, you know. So yeah, it's that. Seeing things. It's a bollard. So this is a really old bridge. I don't know how old it actually is, but I think they've replaced the sides. Like, there's two lots of sides to it. There's the wooden bit here, and then there's a metal bit just beyond there as well. But I'm not happy about not having the light. I've got the light, but it's just the battery's drained. I should have brought my other one with us. I didn't think that was going to happen. So I'll just walk around for a bit, see what's what. by the bridge here. Just turn around. I'll tell you what I'll do instead. I've got a better idea. In a minute I'll do that. I'll just turn the camera on myself at a longer distance, I think. I don't know. Maybe. You can off hear the traffic in the distance even down here. Constant traffic all night long around everywhere these days pretty much. Hello? Is there anyone here with me on this bridge or near the bridge here? Lots of trees, as I mentioned, below this bridge and to the side of the bridge. Obviously when I turn around here I haven't got the bike light facing this way. It's a bit awkward. So I can only have the light to help the camera out when I'm facing the same direction as the bike, but I can't really turn around so easy on the bridge. See, there's the metal part of the bridge here, beyond the wooden fence here. I did a video on this bridge in the daylight ages ago. See, I'm limited to what I can show you now because of the lack of me of that infrared light. I could have pointed it over the top of the bridge, but you can see a bit actually. You see the trees. You can't see the path down below. If there's anybody watching this video right now, do you know if you can get down somewhere so you can go under this bridge on what used to be the railway track? Does anyone know? Is there a way down, like an easy way? Because I don't think there's any railway lines down there. They've removed them all. But I don't think I've been down there before. This fence here, this fence is a bit loose, shall we say. Look at this, it's leaning over as well. That's going to need replaced or repaired at some point, I think. It's very springy. I don't even notice that. I try and get it from a different angle here. Look, it's moving, look at that. It's not solid. Not at all. Now, you know, I've just come from Hewitt Cemetery, right? In the dark, obviously. I didn't record anything, I didn't put the camera on. It was very windy up there. I'm surprised it's not too windy here, like I was saying, but maybe it's dropped down a bit. The thing is, I went to that spot at Evelyn's grave, William and Evelyn Coombs, I think they're called. And that's where I heard the voices a few nights back. But I heard nothing this time, nothing out loud, nothing. But I wasn't recording either, so I don't know, sometimes these voices you don't hear with your ears at the time normally. Most of the time you usually only pick up on the on your audio, on your video or whatever. But sometimes you hear them out loud on rare occasions. But the funny thing is, I've been in that cemetery so many times, in the dark and in the daylight, and I've pretty much heard nothing until them few nights, a couple of nights, a few nights back, the other week. Which is a bit weird, you know. First I heard the female voice twice, and then I heard a bloke's voice as well. But nothing tonight, didn't hear anything, and I was in there a while. I was in there a good hour or so, because I was having some sandwiches in there as well. Sitting on one of the benches in the dark, eating some sandwiches. That was me dinner. So weird, I never heard anything, and I walked past that grave a few times. I stood next to it a while, and absolutely nothing. And the traffic was quite loud again, but even though the traffic's loud, I was still able to hear those voices last time. So maybe it was the weather conditions, or maybe they're not there tonight, who knows. Maybe they move around, or maybe it was something else. When I say something else, I mean something other than human spirits, if you catch my drift. So I must point out as well, there's no lights here where I am right now, none. Not at this spot. Not one single light. I know there's a gas main thing behind us on the next to the start of the bridge here. I don't know if you can see that in the background, but it's a gas main thing. It says it's medium pressure or something. I forget what it says now. Right, I'm gonna go back across the bridge again. Once again. I'll stop because my feet are making noises, obviously on the gravel. My name is Gordon. I come here in peace. I'm just seeing if there's anybody here on the bridge or next to it. And how are you doing tonight? Oh, there's some people coming down. No, they're not. They're just crossing the path. That was some real people up there, living people, past the top, further up about maybe 100 or so feet in front of us or so. I heard them making some noises when across the path. If there is anyone here, is it possible you could tell me a name? As loud as possible? Now bear with me, because in a minute I may have to put my other phone on with a frequency I recorded, or I didn't record it, I downloaded it off YouTube. It's a high-pitched frequency which is supposed to block out or mess with the wavelength that evil spirits work on, negative energies. I may have to put that on in a minute. I've got it in my pocket ready here. The only trouble is, if I put it on, it may also mess with us being able to record anything from any other spirits here tonight, if there is any. And it's not meant to cause anyone any harm, any spirits or anyone else. It's only meant to protect myself. That's what it's for. But you know, some spirits, or whatever they are, some of them do mean you harm for whatever reason, and they keep doing it. So anyway, let's not talk any more about those ones. Let's keep this positive. There's some graffiti on this bridge still, as there is on most bridges and walls around here, unfortunately. By the way, I think I'm just going to stay at the bridge. I'm just going to make this a short video, because since I haven't got my other light with us, I mean, I have got it with us, I mean the battery's drained. It's not a good idea to do up at the private road bit in the other bridge, because it'll be way darker up there. I say wait, oh shit, I've just stood on a snail. Oh dear me. I think I've just stood on another snail. That's not good. Let's go a little bit further up here. I should put my light on so I can see if there's any snails or slugs in front of us. I can't see any more, like. So, but this is just going to be a fleeting visit up here. I don't know how long I'm going to record for. I'm a bit tired tonight, to be honest with you. I'm currently in the middle of watching Ghost Nation Season 1. I've just started watching it. It's from 2019. But I've only ever seen a couple of episodes of that in the past, because I didn't have access to the rest, you see. But I got a subscription to Discovery Plus, rather, not Plus. I think there's a car coming, hang on. I didn't think cars were supposed to come across this path. But when I was coming in, down towards the bridge, before I started recording, a car went across the middle of there, in front of us, when I was coming up the other path, road thing. There's a car with headlights on. I was surprised. I didn't think cars went through that bit, but I guess they must at times, certain times. Three lights. Is it coming through? It might be going to come back through, but it can't come down here, because I don't think it will fit across the bridge. So I don't think so. Bikes and people on foot can only fit across this bridge, I think. There it is. It's coming. I think. Is it? Oh, there's a bike coming. We're on the other way. There's a bike coming down the path, I believe. I'll keep my headlight on my bike just so he sees us. I'm going to be hit by a flying bike here. That's for sure. But at least it's not supposed to be going to rain tonight. 10% chance it said on my weather forecast on my weather app on my phone. This bike's taking a while to come down. But I think the bike's going to pass us in a minute. I'll stand right off to the side here out the way. That's what I'll do. It's coming now. It seems we're going to be going very, very slow. So I probably would have shot something up at the cemetery if it hadn't been so windy up there and noisy with the traffic. You know what I'm saying? So, are you alright?
Alright, mate.
Yeah, shooting a video. So anyway, there's the guy on the bike. Just past us. He had, I think he had them like saddlebag things on his bike. As far as I could tell, he had like a high vis jacket on, you know, reflective jacket. He's got all the gear on. I haven't got anything like that. I don't like to dress up like that when I go out on my bike. Like I've got lights and that should be enough for me, I think. Apart from the infrared lights dead in a minute. Wasn't expecting that. But these things happen from time to time, you know what I'm saying? These things happen. I'll have to charge it back up when I get back home, so it's good and charged for the next time. But I do own another one. I just should have brought it with us actually. I think I'll do that next time in case the same thing happens again. So go up here a little bit of the way. There's a little bit of light behind us because it's the housing estate obviously behind us. That's the street with the street lights behind through the trees there. Excuse me, I've got burps of them sandwiches. The old burpity burpities. The burpity burpity burpities. Didn't do that right. The burpity burpity burpities. Now I've put me front headlight on my bike off, so well, there's a bit of street light to the left of us, but on this path it's still pretty dark. But I'm just going to keep it on me for the minute, this, because like I say, I haven't got my other light, just the white light. I don't like using the white lights too much for when I'm out in the middle of nowhere in the dark. It draws too much damn attention to you, you know what I'm saying? And when I was on this path one night up here, I was sitting on this, I'll show you. I was sitting on this rock here in the dark. You see this rock here? I was sitting on that. And a woman passed us walking her dog. And she was walking down the path like just here past us, along here. And she says to us, "Oh, ghost hunters." And she noticed me hat, you see, the ghost hunters on the front of my hat. And I had a brief conversation with her about ghost hunters and paranormal stuff. She watches Ghost Hunters on Discovery Plus as well. So I've downloaded all the Ghost Hunters episodes off Discovery Plus, the ones I could find. There was only season 14, 15 and 16. And there was no other ones. I think they're the last 3 seasons they've done so far. And the other ones I got was Ghost Nation season, well, it's supposed to be season 1 and 2. But I think they might be 12 and 13 of Ghost Hunters, only they changed the name, so it's still classed as season 12 and 13 of Ghost Hunters, but they changed the name to Ghost Nation instead. Because if you look at the episode numbers on Ghost Nation, it doesn't go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, etc. It's got 101, 102, 103 and so on and stuff like that. So it must be a continuation of the Ghost Hunters episodes, just they changed the title. Because when Jason Hawes fell out with Grant Wilson, somehow he got ownership of the name of the show Ghost Hunters, and he kept the name and had his own show called Ghost Hunters, you see. So Jason and Dave Tango and Steve Gonzalez had to use a different name for a while, I think, but I think they got the rights back or something. I don't know if they took it to court, I'm not sure what happened. But basically they're called Ghost Hunters again with Jason Hawes. And I think the Grant Wilson show went tits up, so to speak. Somehow, I don't think it did very well, so I don't know if they'll get back together someday, Jason Hawes and Grant Wilson, but you never know. You never know. I think they're still sort of friends behind the scenes to some extent. I'm not sure what their friendship's like now. It's a bit shaky, ropey, whatever it probably is, I don't know. Anyway, I should be doing more listening here instead of rabbiting on, shouldn't I? Leave a few quiet spots. Yeah, I'll do up the private road another night when I've got me light charged up again, I think. I'm just going to stick to this bit for the minute since I've only got the camera infrared. I haven't got the external infrared light. You know what I mean? The extra one. So we'll go back down here. I better put my light on. I can't see a thing in front of us here. Could be anyone lurking. Could be a troll on the bridge for all I know. I'll show you this. Just over there, I don't know how well you can see it there. There's like some upstairs apartments on that building, like little houses on the upstairs of the building. There's a little fence outside and some front doors just over there. So you have to go through these houses here, beyond these houses, and there's a little private road up there that leads to the farm. But you have to go across the old stone railway bridge to get to it, basically. So I'll do that another night when I've got my other light charged up. So like I say, little point doing it tonight, because I don't want to have this front headlight on going up a private road where you're not really supposed to be, but I'm not going to cause any harm, you know what I mean? I'm just having a little look at the bridge and see if there's anyone around who you can't see, if you catch me drift. You know what I'm saying? Yes, we know what you're saying, Gordon. Yeah, thanks for letting us know. Don't mention it, Gordon. Alright, I won't mention it next time then. Thank you, Gordon. Okay, no problem. Strange, there was a voice out loud there. I don't know whose that was. Anyway. So we'll go back across the bridge again. I know you're thinking, not again, is he going back across that bloody bridge again? How many times have you walked across it now? Actually only twice, actually, I think. Right. Fee, fi, fo, fum. I smell the blood of an Englishman. If there is anybody here with me on this bridge, could you please give me some sort of sign? That thing waving about in front of us is a shadow of the little strap thing on the end of my selfie stick, so don't think that's out, because it isn't. It's sort of waving around in front of me bike light. Yeah, that's what that is. So if I go like this, whoa, look at that. You see what I mean? It's just shadows, that's all it is, shadows. Smoke and mirrors. Smoke and mirrors. There was an episode of Columbo called Murder, Smoke and Shadows, actually. I don't know what I think about it. It wasn't exactly the same as what I just said, but it was similar. Right. Oh. Just heard noises down below the bridge in the bushes. It was loud, like. Is there somebody down there in the trees below the bridge? Hello? Just checking. See someone under the bridge. Loud cracks down there, movement in the trees. Just it sounded like on the path below the bridge where the tracks used to be. Could be animals, but I'm not sure. But I'm not saying it's ghosts, so all I'm saying is could be somebody down here, down there, I mean, living of the living type variety. If there's somebody down below the bridge in the trees, could you please let me know? Wasting my front light, like I hope I've got enough power in the light to get back home. It's a very long dark path ahead of us, all the way back to heaven. I think that might have been some birds down there or something, but aren't birds usually up in the trees, not down at the bottom? That was definitely down below the bridge, like. Didn't sound like a hedgehog, but then again, I have witnessed some pretty damn noisy hedgehogs around here. Not just here, but in heaven as well, in Jarrow. We hear something coming through the bushes, it sounds like, I don't know, like Jeff Capes, Arnold Schwarzenegger is marching through the bushes, and here, a little hedgehog pokes his head out, you know what I'm saying? Well, I can't hear anything now. If there's somebody down there below this bridge that I'm standing on, could you please make another noise to let us know you're there? Nah, I think it was some like animal or something. Possibly a really, I don't know, some bird that's low down or something. I'm seeing lights through the trees. That I could have went up next to where Wardley Colliery used to be, by the way, but I haven't, because I did hear a voice up there one night out loud. And it's on me. If you haven't seen that video with the voice on it, it's here on my channel. I forgot what the video was called now. I know what it was called. It's called Unexpected Voices at Wardley Colliery area or something. So if you haven't seen that video and you want to hear the voice, put a pair of headphones on and go and watch that video. I shoot some footage on the way up to here, up the old railway track, on the way, on the metro bridge and on the path, and the not the suicide spot, the accident spot where somebody crashed a quad bike next to the Cock Crow Inn on the path that goes under the bridge down where the railway track used to be past Moncton Coke Works. I think I had a look down there as well in that video and whatever. I think I did. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I did actually. Well, I'm going to wrap this up in a minute, and I'm going to head off home. So if there's anybody here that would like to speak, if you could do so, I'd be very grateful and very thankful. Sirens now again. Right then, I'm going to wrap this one up. I don't know how long I've been recording for. Let's try and guess. Yeah, I started about 10:30ish. Yeah, that's enough. Right, okay. I'm going to wrap this little video up now. Since I haven't got my light charged, and I thought it was charged, but it isn't. Slight oopsie there, wasn't there? Okay, so I'm going to head off home now. Let us know if you heard anything on this video that wasn't me. Any other voices or noises or anything unusual. But you'd have to wear a pair of headphones if you want to hear anything, if there's anything on there. There might not be, or there might be, or there might not. So anyway, I'd just like to thank you very much for watching this video, as per usual. I really appreciate it. Taking your time out to watch one of my videos, or some of my videos. And if you could be so kind, could you give us a little like if you enjoyed any of it, as per usual. And don't forget to subscribe, and you can share the video if you like. It's completely up to you, as you know. So that's pretty much it. So I'm going to head back home now, probably watch some more episodes of Ghost Nation. I might, or it might be a bit later when I watch those, I'm not sure yet. So thanks very much everyone. This is me from the old footbridge across the one-time railway track here at Wardley, saying good night, and I wish you well. So bye bye for now, see you later, ta-ra.